all you Regs and all you Shinies, welcome back to the most mediocre podcast in the Star Wars universe, the 1313 podcast. I'm Jacob.
I'm Jackson.
I'm Tommy.
Welcome back to the podcast. This is the podcast. Before we start, a couple housekeeping things like always. Be sure that you're in the Discord. If you aren't in the Discord already, make sure that you're in the Discord for fun, wacky, and awesome conversations about Star Wars all the time, 24 hours of the day, all the time, but it's not too overbearing to the point where you have so many notifications on your phone that you don't want to check your phone and check the Discord anymore because it's always too much. It's just the perfect amount of group chat. Also, to all you lucky ladies that are subscribed, 1313
Bro,
you are entered in the chance to win this 212 Black Series figure.
Damn.
At 500 subscribers, we will
What?
be giving away this amazing Black Series figure. It's extremely
may
hard to get your hands
interject.
on. Make sure that you can try to get your hands on this figure by subscribing to the 1313 podcast, because at 500 subscribers, we will be giving this away.
if I may interject as well, you can get the choice of Rex as well if you want. We should do that.
If you
because
want the Rex for some odd reason.
if you do want
This
the Rex,
Rex.
yeah, because I'm not gonna use the Rex.
Bad Batch Rex,
The
not
Bad Batch
Red
Rex.
Box Rex.
The Bad Batch Rex.
You get your choice. Pick your poison. Also, if you are in our Patreon, one of our lovely Patreoners, at the end of this month on
If
June
you are
1st,
a Gungan boss.
if you are a Gungan boss, at 1313 tier, we are giving away this Grievous to one of you, to one of you lucky ladies at the end of this
Give me the
month.
hair.
So, if you want to get your hands on this figure, if you want a chance, make sure that you're a patron to the Gungan boss tier on Patreon. I think that's it.
That's it.
Oh, also,
gonna-
today is the last day.
Ooh,
As of
yes,
this video,
yes.
it's the last day that you can order your merch. When the sun hits the horizon at the end of today, that's the cutoff. Then you can't order your shirts anymore. So be sure, if you haven't already, get your 1313 shirt today, because we don't know when they're going back in stock. So I don't want to get any emails like, oh, when the shirt's coming back into stock. I really wanted one, but I missed the
I
window."
wish
This
I
is-
had a 1313 podcast shirt.
This is your window.
Premium 100% cotton material.
It is a
Oh,
fantastic
yeah.
shirt. It fits amazingly. Check out a really crappy launch video that we made.
I
And
thought it was good.
I liked it.
It was good.
Also,
Reminded me of like
A
a
professionally done video.
reminded me of a Claritin commercial. Everything's
So-
in slow mo.
if you've seen, it's on YouTube, it's on Instagram. If anybody can tell me what character I am mimicking, I'll give you a hint. It's from the Thrawn Ascendancy series and the audiobooks. If you know exactly who I'm voicing, I might fancy you and get you a shirt if you can pick it. That'll come out of me. So if you know what character I'm mimicking from that, you might get yourself a cheeky little shirt. But you gotta get me that answer today.
Hey guys, the answer is
You don't even know it.
I do know it. In fact,
Oh, no, you don't. Anyway, so I think that is all for
I had
housewarming.
mine. About
Let's hear it.
myself
So,
really
guys,
quick.
I just
Oh.
want to. Jackson's gonna get on his soapbox real quick.
Let me get on my soapbox real quick. Hey everybody, if you like seeing me on the show, that won't happen anymore. So no, I'm not actually like going. So next week, I unfortunately will not be here for the first 2 episodes of Kenobi because I'm going away on vacation. And then towards the end of June, I will be traveling abroad to study abroad. And I do not foresee myself being able to make it to the show because it will be a 13-hour time difference. So I will try to make it for the monthly live streams, but that will be about as much activity as I have. Won't be active in the Discord during any of these either, so it is what it is. I'll be back in the fall, but for now, I'll probably only be back for like 2 or 3 more episodes at most.
But that's okay, because Tommy and I are cool.
You'll hang out with me and Jacob all summer long. and
You'll
we will
lose
do
the
it.
funniest person on the podcast.
Funny as in unintentionally funny. Then yes.
Yeah.
Jackson's like a teenage girl with
What?
pink hair because she'd be self-diagnosing herself.
Jacob,
Jackson's
would you rather?
self-diagnosing himself with the utmost funniest.
Jacob, would you
Uh,
would you rather?
Oh, let me
Would
pull
you
it up. Let me
rather?
pull it up. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up.
Okay.
Do you want to do question of the day or would you rather first?
What would you rather?
Just said, would you rather?
Would you rather? Okay. Would you rather sell your entire Black Series figure collection to get your dream figure, and no, I don't mean the crappy Minecraft speedrunner, I mean that figure that you want the most, would you sell your entire collection to get just that figure? Or would you keep your entire collection but never get that figure in the Black Series line ever?
Yeah. The second one. I'd rather have my entire collection knowing full well that I'll never get that one figure.
Well, what would that
like
one
a figure
be?
that hasn't been made yet?
Yes, what would that one figure be for you?
Like, dang, bro, I don't know.
You don't have a dream figure?
No, not really. I mean, I'm pretty content with the Black Series right now.
I agree. I mean, I have my clones, I have my Django, I have everything else I need.
Actually, it'd probably be like if like I'd say Dirge from the 2003 Clone Wars series. If
Hauser.
Oh yeah, I would say but I would rather have the rest of my collection because then it's like I only have that one figure.
Exactly.
You know, I'd rather have I like my collection. So,
I guess this question kind of sucked.
Why would you sell
What'd
your
you say?
entire
Did you say the
Black
same
Series
thing
collection
too?
just to get the Thrawn and the special uniform from the book?
Well, judging on how small my personal collection is, it's only like 7 figures. I would think about it because
see, mine is like 150 figures.
I know,
so...
but like I have a very. I'm not talking about this. This is like our family collection. I'm talking about my personal one, which is only
my personal's still big. I like it.
I literally have Echo, Rex, Thrawn, Ahsoka, and a 332nd Trooper. And that's all I have for like my personal. So if I had to give away all of those to get my Thrawn Ascendancy with his honor chains and things like that, I'd be like, okay. But it would have to be like a completely new figure. They couldn't reuse the head on it because Thrawn is like a teenager in the Ascendancy book, so he looks a lot different. So it would have to be completely done right, and it couldn't be a reuse figure. It would have to be a completely new thing.
Interesting.
But then if that were the case, then yes, I'd be like, okay, everybody can have all of my other figures.
Huh. Yeah, I feel like my collection's just too big for something like that.
Yeah.
When you're doing that, would you rather? I thought you were going to say or a Walgreens exclusive, and I was like, bro, I just said that.
Tom, you have a rip.
Little hole.
in your
Oh,
armpit.
yeah, I forgot I had a hole in this shirt. Look, guys.
Easier to touch you.
All the easier to touch you with, my pretty.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, hey, guys, there was an article that came out
What?
from Vanity Fair. Not Variety. Vanity Fair, as I was informed 5 minutes before we
Vanity.
started. Vanity Fair did a Star Wars article and did an awesome cover photo with Pedro Pascal, Ewan McGregor, Rosario Dawson, and Diego Luna.
Mm-hmm. Who's that lady that Diego was with?
I don't know.
New chick for the show.
I guess we'll have to find out.
Yeah. And they did a cool photo shoot in the volume. I thought it was very, very well done.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of things to talk about as far as the future of Star Wars content, movies in particular. So I kind of wanted to go through a rundown and we could all share our thoughts on each big point that I pulled away from reading the article.
But first, though,
But first, what?
one word. Vader.
What about him?
The fact that we got the photos.
Oh, the
Hayden
promo
in,
photo.
Like, the
Yeah.
Vader suit itself.
That was
It
sick.
looked really clean.
Super ultra cool, bro.
For it. I didn't care for it, honestly.
You didn't?
Oh. Of course I did, Jackson. What do
No,
I
it was
look
beautiful.
like?
Are you a hipster?
What do I look like? A sequels fan and a sequels only fan?
Bro, whoa. Anyways, so first we found out that The Mandalorian Season 3 will be coming out either the end of this year or
Yes.
the beginning of 2023. And by beginning, I mean like January or February.
Which is fine, because isn't that... Yeah, no, that's what Book of Boba did. It was at, like, the end of the year, and then it bled into next year.
I was
as
worried
well.
because I know that they were having filming delays because of COVID-19 virus wherever they were. So like they were having filming delays. So I didn't know if the show was going to get postponed like
further and
by
stuff.
like several months. So I think it's really good that they gave us some confirmation. Give me something to look forward to.
I thought it was good we got a date too for Andor.
Yes,
like a definite like this will happen this year. Just
Andor
because...
it's coming way sooner than I thought it was. It's
No,
like August is when
Mhm.
it's coming out. I was like, whoa.
So it looks like I feel like Kenobi's going to end probably end of June, beginning of July-ish, if you want to.
Yeah.
Like during that time. So then we'll only have like a couple weeks of a drought before then we have Andor.
Which that too is, to me, that's our confirmation that we will not get Bad Batch season 2 this year.
Actually,
yeah.
I think it is because.
Why do you think so?
So think of it. We're gonna have Kenobi, and we're gonna get like a week's rest, and then we're gonna get Andor. So why not there be, because Mando is scheduled so far out, it would make sense for we to get Andor 1 week break.
Okay.
Bad Batch, and have that lead all the way
So
up
he
to
has a
Mando
point.
season
Kenobi
3.
comes out on Friday.
Next
As of
week.
recording
First
this.
2 episodes and there's 6
So
episodes.
that's so 2, 3, 4, 5. So Kenobi's last episode comes out Friday. Well, Wednesday, June 15th, or Friday, June 17th.
It'll be on.
We don't know
Fridays
if
now.
every episode. They said every episode.
Yeah,
is Friday.
because it's going to compete with the new, isn't it? Ms. Marvel is the.
That's not gonna be on Wednesdays.
Yeah, it is. They're basically coming out at the same time, so that's why they moved Kenobi to Friday in the first place too. Is because Ms. Marvel premieres, if I'm correct, yes, at the end of May. So they don't want the Star Wars and the Marvel property competing in the first place. So that's why Kenobi will be on Friday, Marvel will be on Wednesday.
Makes sense.
Here's a question: are you guys gonna watch Miss Marvel?
Yes.
I might. I haven't seen Multiverse of Madness yet. I plan on seeing it this Friday. So.
First episode comes out June 8th for Miss
June
Marvel.
8th. Okay. I was wrong. Sorry. But Kenobi will come out first.
So if
and then
Kenobi
Marvel.
ends the week of June 12th, then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, up to 11 weeks before Andor comes out. And I know that Star Wars isn't going to overlap their shows.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They would never do that.
They wouldn't
So
overlap.
I'm
for
going to
sure.
say Bad Batch Season 2 will not come out.
I'm really holding on to hope just because they have a panel for Celebration and you need to have something to talk about.
I think that they'll have a trailer. I think they'll have a trailer and announce it for next year's release. Like May of 2023.
That makes me sad.
I'll
yeah.
hold on to hope still for this year. That's all I want to do. Is
I mean,
just
I want it to
hope.
be this year.
Even if we get a trailer at Celebration, I'm still going to be like over the moon. And even if
Something,
at the end
anything.
they're like next year, I'll be like, fine. You gave me the trailer. That's all I wanted. I wanted to see Hunter. That's it.
So, with that being said, Star Wars also came out and officially announced their next, well, not officially, but confirmed their next 2 movies on the slate. The first of which is going to be a Star Wars film directed by Taika Waititi. For anybody who doesn't know, he directed Thor: Love and Thunder, and he also had a couple episodes of Mandalorian, and he voiced IG-11 in The Mandalorian.
Yes.
So he is very familiar with Star Wars. He did a great job with Thor: Love and Thunder. It's one of my favorite Marvel movies.
That's not out yet.
It's not even out.
Thor: Love
dude.
and Thunder isn't out yet.
What's the
My
one?
man really
Ragnarok.
cheesing in front of the damn camera. He's like, "Hey guys, I love this movie before it even came out. I really love Taika Waititi, guys. I really."
He
love-"
directed
Sound
Thor
like me and
Ragnarok.
Moonlight, dog. You sound
Thor,
like me and
Thor
Moonlight,
Ragnarok
dog.
is one of my favorite Marvel movies. So that's I like his work. I think he does a really good job. He also did Jojo Rabbit. If you haven't seen Jojo Rabbit, that's a really
Oh
good
my
movie.
gosh. Okay, yeah, I know what that is.
Yeah, so he does a really good job. And then, opposed to the false rumors that have been floating around Star Wars land for the
Preach
last
it.
6 months, Rogue Squadron is not canceled. Rogue Squadron is still on the slate to release later at some undetermined time.
So we know we're pretty sure at this point it's not going to be Cara Dune in it. Do we think it's going
That
to
was
be
Raider.
That was,
Rangers of the New
Rangers of
Republic.
the New
That's
Republic.
completely
Okay,
different show.
Then never mind.
Rogue
never
Squadron is based off a video game.
mind. I was going to say, do you think we might see Harrison Dula?
Maybe. I mean,
That
now, maybe.
That'd be
if
cool.
it's on
Rogue
during
Squadron
OT,
is based obviously off Rogue One. And then before that, a video game.
And before
This is
that,
Rogue 2.
Yeah, I was
I
gonna
found
say,
them.
and before
Repeat. I found them.
before that episode 5.
Yeah, in Empire. So, but most people will recognize it from Rogue One. So I would assume that they're going to have a lot of Rogue One references in that movie and kind of intermingle itself.
That would be so cool.
Either way, it's going to be like a fighter pilot movie. I don't know if Patty Jenkins
Top
is still
Gun of Star
directing,
Wars.
but
how's the Andor series going to work? Because didn't he die in Rogue One?
dude, wait a minute. Does that mean he lived the Death Star blast?
I can't even with you both right now.
Then odd.
Jackson looking for the joke.
I knew what the joke was,
Jackson
bro.
looking for the
Chill.
joke.
Where's the joke?
Dang, man. I'm
Anyway.
sorry, dude.
Couldn't find the joke.
I don't really have much else to say on that. I just know that
Put these back.
both those movies are going to be pretty fire.
I
Now,
agree.
here's the next one that I saw everybody crying about on the internet. It's that Kathleen Kennedy in the article confirmed that Rian Johnson still has a Star Wars trilogy of movies coming at some point in the future. They never got canceled or anything like that. But she did say that there's no determined date for when those are going to come out because he's currently working on other projects.
Knives Out 2.
Namely, Knives Out 2.
Yeah.
Because that was such a not phenomenal, successful film. I didn't see it, so.
I didn't see it either.
But
Me neither.
Wasn't it that like murder mystery movie?
yeah, it was a
Yes.
murder mystery, and it like people ate it up. Like it did
It
really
had
well.
the dude who plays Captain America in it too.
Yeah,
Yes. You know his name, Jackson.
No, I don't because
Chris Evans.
I don't pay attention to actors unless it's
Um,
Star Wars.
I don't know how to feel about it because I'm not gonna beat around the bush. Episode 8 isn't one of my favorite Star Wars movies. I feel like there's a ton of things that are in that movie that didn't make sense within the span of the Star Wars canon, so we just had to like be like, okay, it's canon now. So I am cautious going into it. I'm not gonna have any high expectations for anything. Which is probably going to be for the better because if he makes anything semi-decent, which he makes good films in other respective like areas, it's just his one Star Wars thing kind of flopped. But maybe he'll...
To be fair though, it didn't flop. People just were very strong about their opinions
Yeah.
about the movie.
I feel like if people were very strong about their opinions too, Disney certainly realizes that because we don't have any other sequel figures in the Galaxy packaging except for the
Dark
Rise of
Ray.
Skywalker Dark Ray. You know, sure, yes, the entire red and black box for the Black Series was the sequel figures, so they technically got those out of the way, but we don't really see a whole lot of that, and I feel like, in general, just sequels, merch and other products, I feel like it's more aimed towards the kids, because those are the people that are growing up with it now, but if Rian Johnson definitely does something, I feel like Kathleen Kennedy and Dave Filoni are all gonna like have a chat about like what he can do and not do.
Gonna have a chat.
Have a chat.
You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah.
Just because it was the least well taken Star Wars movie.
Can
I
we
will
get
say.
Ryan Johnson on Have a Chat?
That would be funny.
That'd be so cool.
That would be awesome to pick his brain about it in the most respectful way possible. Coming from somebody that absolutely loves his film and people that are a bit iffy on it, I feel like it would be a really good conversation.
I just think that
Ryan Johnson, if you're watching this, come on our show.
Rian Johnson, please.
please Rian Johnson. I think a big thing that I think a common issue people have with The Last Jedi is the way that he used characters that already existed. It's
Mhm.
established that this trilogy that he's going to do is going to be completely disconnected from the Skywalker saga.
Yeah.
So I think that taking new characters and making story threads with them, as opposed to using characters that were already established, is like especially characters like Luke and Leia,
Mm-hmm.
and giving them their own stories, because he is a good storyteller. I think that will maybe make people be a little less flagrant
I agree.
towards his movies.
Because that was the other thing I was thinking of as well. If they're giving him a brand new thing, he can do whatever he wants with it. Yeah, he's going to need to follow in the specific guidelines of the Force and maybe some other aspects of the trilogy itself, but he'll have more creative freedom to do whatever the heck he wants. So I feel like it wouldn't be as bad as The Last Jedi as some people would say, you know.
But then again, there are people who are not even going to give it a chance, and that's okay too. You know,
It is what it is.
whatever. You like it, you don't like it. I don't care. Aside from that,
Familiar to you?
Nope.
Does anybody know a Shiarya Bjorn?
let me answer that.
Bjorn.
No.
No? Why?
No.
Just
It's
hang
a
it up.
206 area code.
I don't
Time
know.
to look up where a 206 area code is from.
So, in other news, John Watts, who worked on Spider-Man No Way Home,
Yes.
is getting controlled over a Star Wars TV series on Disney Plus, which will take place immediately after Return of the Jedi.
Seattle.
So the Mandalorian?
Oh, Seattle, nice.
I got a call from Seattle. I wonder what that guy is.
So
No,
Mandalorian, no, I think this will be the Rangers of the New Republic show.
I feel like
I
that
think
would
that's
be
what
what
it'll
it
be,
is.
yeah.
It makes sense in my opinion. Just because that was the only show that we were supposed to have after the events of episode 6 to begin with.
Yeah.
So it's it's logical. Granted, if they did something else, that would also be cool in my opinion.
I'm just hyped for Acolyte.
Would be sick.
Acolyte will be very, very
That'll be
cool.
And then on top of that too, we got a confirmation that Jon Favreau and Dave Filoni are working on multiple Star Wars projects, Ahsoka being the biggest of them all right now.
Crap, you remember how the one dude who directed the music for... Isn't it the brothers and whatnot? The one who directed the music for like the Bad
The Kiner
Batch?
brothers?
Yeah, how they said that they were doing another animated Star Wars show too.
Yeah, they're doing
I wonder what that one's
an
going to be
unannounced
still.
Star Wars project.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get something for that at
Couldn't forget about that.
Cool.
We'll get an
That'd be dope.
announcement at a celebration.
And then the only other announcement is that the next trilogy of Star Wars movies is going to be 3 unconnected movies.
So it's not even
Okay.
a
Just
trilogy.
3 Star Wars movies.
That's fine.
I don't know what they would do. Maybe this will be the High Republic movies.
Mhm. That's the one thing. It's like, okay, I know Star Wars is like a really big galaxy, but it's like I'm like kind of running out of things to do.
In the specific little
Time frame.
wars that we've explored.
Yeah.
I would really like to see them do like a series or like make the Thrawn Ascendancy books like film adaptations. No, because like it's outside of the Star Wars galaxy. It's beyond it. It's
That is
outside the
true.
unknown regions. So it would introduce us to. We would only know Thrawn, but it would introduce us to further of the Chiss, the Grisks.
They're pronounced Grisks.
Yeah.
What'd you call them,
What are you
Jackson?
gonna call them?
No
Greaskies?
comment.
Well, now you gotta say it.
Yeah, say it now for the comment.
Gear shirk. I don't know how to read it. I just went, I guess that word is that.
No, they're Grisks.
Man
Or
saw apple.
Irish
Man
or-
saw apple
no.
and said oranges.
But no, I feel like that would just be cool because it would take us out of the scope of the galaxy that we already knew. So that way you could kind of set up new things. And plus, those books are fantastic.
And perhaps having a live action Thrawn in the Ahsoka show will open the door to something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you establish the character.
Well, what else could they cover with Thrawn in live action besides the books, though?
We have to remember, though, is that Thrawn in live action is completely... Well, anything in live action, that's where your widest umbrella of Star Wars fans are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a lot of things that happen in books and TV shows that you have to explain to people with the live action stuff.
Mhm.
Because there's a lot of Star Wars fans who only watch the live action stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They won't sit down and watch Clone Wars. They won't
Mhm.
sit down and watch Rebels.
Mm-hmm. I feel like what I kind of hope we get into with the Ahsoka show is I hope because we already know that everything's starting to interweave with each other with Mando, Ahsoka, Book of Boba. So we know Thrawn is going to be in the Ahsoka show. I really hope that we see him setting up what will become the First Order. I hope they make Thrawn like the big bad and we get like an endgame type.
Like the Catalyst.
Yeah, I hope we get like an endgame type thing with
That would
Thrawn
be
as the
so
big bad,
cool.
as the Thanos. And we get like this big climax with everybody like Mando, Boba, Ahsoka, anybody else that we get
Luke.
introduced
Toro
to.
Calican.
Luke Skywalker, Han
Garsa
Solo,
Fwip's corpse.
Max Rebo's toes. Like everybody just all coming together to beat Thrawn, but in Thrawn's downfall, it creates the First Order. I feel like that would be so cool. I feel it'd be such a cool way to like kind of wrap up like this Disney Plus era of everything.
Well, and that was the other part of it, is that Kathleen Kennedy said in like a video trailer for the article, she said that they are creating an interconnected web of Star Wars TV shows, which... Why y'all got Kenobi on there?
Because we wanted it.
What do you mean by that?
Because we wanted it.
I think
Dude,
that-
what if Mando shows up in Kenobi?
Dude, I'd be done. I would just quit.
If Mando shows up in Kenobi, I might Kurt Cobain myself.
He didn't do it, though. His girlfriend did.
Mm-hmm.
Just like Elvis died on the toilet.
Yeah.
But he did that, though.
No, Elvis went into the woods. Never came back.
No, he died on the toilet.
No, he went into the woods. He's in Cuba
Shut up.
with Tupac and everybody else.
Oh, shoot,
with
Tupac the
and
homie.
Hitler.
What did you say?
As if with Tupac and Hitler, because people be saying he's still alive too.
Okay, fun fact, and this is not Star Wars related
What do you
whatsoever.
mean by that?
So,
You
A
did
lot
not just
of-
say fun fact after I mentioned Hitler's name.
a lot of the Nazi leadership actually did go to Argentina.
Yeah.
And there are
That is
whole
like a known
villages in Argentina who only speak German and have Nazi artifacts all over their houses.
Yeah.
Isn't that cool?
No.
Not really.
Like, interesting cool. Not like...
interesting, cool, sure.
It's
Fascinating,
interesting. It's terrible because the
the
Mohecas escaped the judgment
Mohecas.
that they deserved. So it's actually
Trash.
It's not a fun fact.
It's not cool.
It's not.
Not cool at all.
Hey, Tommy,
Hey, Jackson.
I think you said that you had a story for us today. So I would
do have
very
a
much
story.
like to hear the story.
All right, so I did already briefly tell the story. So today, in the police academy
Oh,
right
that
now,
was it.
they're ducking here.
I don't know.
Continue.
So in the police academy right now, we're at the shooting range for a couple weeks, and we're learning how to become proficient shooters. And that's why I'm also so tired, is because we spend like 9 hours out in the sun, you know, and then I go to work and I come here and it's like, "Bleh." So I'm trying my best to stay
Wake up!
energetic. Thank you, Pig. And then, so basically we were shooting, and then somehow, some way, something came up about me doing a Star Wars podcast. And my instructors, like, you know, obviously they don't like Star Wars or really, you know, think anything of it. So they were, you know, everybody's giving me a bunch of crap, whatever, haha, like, you know, I don't really care. And then one of the instructors is like, someone brought up I had a Boba Fett helmet, okay? And one of the instructors says, oh, well, you should go get your helmet, like, bring it tomorrow so, you know, you could shoot with it, you know? And then I go, oh, well, I actually have it in my van right now. They go, you drive a van? I'm like, yeah. So I go grab my helmet, I bring it up, I put on my ear pros so I don't, you know, lose hearing or get tinnitus.
That is
And
important.
then I put the helmet on, and the drill was you had 2 mags of 5 live rounds, and you had to, from 15 yards, hit the target, okay? And I was sitting there, everybody's, you know, getting ready to make fun of me and blah, blah, blah. So I looked up and I said, please let me hit these 10 rounds. Please. I said it in my head. I didn't like say it out loud, you know.
Fair enough.
So the drill begins and the drill ends. And let me tell you, I hit every single shot at center mass. I was so proud of myself. I took off the helmet. I turned around. I was cheesing so big. And my instructor goes, oh, yeah, I knew you'd be cheesing all big after you take that thing off. I knew you would. And I'm sitting there like, yeah, because you guys all were getting ready to make fun of me and clown on me.
The real
And then-
question is, did you put the rangefinder down?
I did not, because the rangefinder's on my right and I'm left eye dominant. So there was no purpose in having it done whatsoever.
Okay,
Fact.
fair
For a
enough.
fact.
I
thought it was
did
pretty
put it
funny.
down. I was going to, but then I like realized that would not work out. So
That's what I'm saying. When we talk about wearing the helmets a whole lot as well, the helmets are so much fun to wear because you can see like very well out of them to begin with. Specifically with the Mandalorian and the clone ones. The Stormtroopers are a bit difficult in my opinion, which only goes to prove the point even further that they cannot see what they are shooting.
And speaking of helmets, I actually
Okay.
I finished this. Was it yesterday? The day before yesterday? It's my Bad Batch Echo helmet.
Jacob make the helmet.
I'm
Chicken make the helmet.
very happy with how this one came
You
out.
put some padding in it.
No, not yet. Usually what I do when I
You
wear
see?
helmets like these is I usually just wear a beanie while I have it on.
Yeah, that's fair.
That works pretty well.
Oh, it's tight.
Yeah, it's a tight fitting. It's a snug helmet.
Yeah, you probably only need a beanie.
Can I try it after?
I know.
See in this thing.
So that's why I just throw a hat on. It's
That's
not
cool,
the big of a
dude.
deal. I put the date on because it was funny. I finished it the day of the 20th anniversary of Attack of the Clones.
You should also sign it. I know a lot of guys who sign the insides of their helmets.
I might. But no, I'm really, really happy with how that came out. The only thing that I'm just like
this is nice.
which is like a bit matte on it, was the yellow on the sides and on the back. I could do a little bit better, like touch up on it. But other than that, I'm really happy with how it came out, because the light gray areas, I didn't have an extra paint for this, so I took the filler primer I was using and I dark washed it like as hard as I could, so it darkened it. So now it just looks like shading differences. And most of the silver, what I did was I took I had like this silver marker, and I would like literally just draw lines on it, and I would smudge it with my finger till it was like at a reasonable kind of thickness, because it gives it like some iridescence when like the light hits it in different ways. It highlights it and makes other parts shiny, other parts kind of like a little darker. So it just makes it look like it was worn in battle. So I'm very happy with how this came out. This is a Galactic Armory print that we got from Galactic Armory from his printers, because our printer's been down. Same thing with the Wrecker helmet that our dad did, and Jackson's working on his Hunter helmet right now.
Yes.
So now I am moving on to phase 2 Rex. So I'm gonna be that's the helmet I have to get absolutely perfect. So I'm gonna be taking forever on that one.
I know. That's like literally what sucks. I was working on my 5s the other day, and I want 5s and my Hunter to be like 100 times better than my Waxer one that I did, just because Waxer was my first. So obviously,
Can you hand me
sure.
Wait a second.
Waxer was my first, so obviously it has a little issue here and there, but not really to like anybody who doesn't notice
this
it.
has been weathered.
Yeah.
I honestly think out of these two, this one being my first one, I think this one came out better than this one. There's a lot of areas where you can see like there's uneven like Bondo and stuff.
I know the uneven Bondo kills me.
Yeah, just because I was sanding this and bondoing it for like 3 days straight, and I just couldn't get it right to how I liked it. And then I just said, screw it. It's good enough. The entire thing is black. At a distance, it's not going to look bad at all. It's like you have to be like within 3 feet of it to point out any flaws. Well, I think this one came out really, really good. There's like not a whole lot of flaws on it. Like, I mean, you can see some print lines somewhere, and the weathering could be done a little bit better because it does look a bit splotchy and watery, but I'm pretty happy with how this one came out for being my first one. I also have to pad up this one. This one has like no padding in it, so
yeah.
I have to turn like Christian Bale in the first Batman movie. I have to move my shoulders and do it like this, and you'll never have to. So yeah,
Sweet.
more helmets to come. Oh no, let me know if you guys are interested in getting like TikToks updates about the progress on the Rex helmet, something like that.
That could be a fun little community engaging thing.
Yeah, let me know if you want it.
Tommy, how is your costume coming still?
It's not.
I have not asked about
I'm
that.
gonna be completely
okay.
honest. It's just not coming right now.
I'm sorry.
Because
It's not coming.
I just don't have time, dude.
I'm coming.
I wish I
That's
had
fair.
time in my day to sit down and work on something that wasn't work or, class, and I'm out of there in a month. I just need to, get past these 4 more weeks.
Yeah.
And that'll
And
be.
you'll get through it. Then you'll have time to work on it
Yeah.
again. I mean,
This summer,
it
I'm
is
really
just a
hoping
matter
to
of
finish it
time.
this summer.
I feel like
Yeah.
you will this summer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, while I am gone, so I will only have to see the pictures you send.
I
Yeah.
am going to try to hopefully get the rest of my pieces done. I know, because it's like we have the chest piece front and back, and we have the hand pieces, and right now our
The hand pieces need to be reprinted.
our basement is in shambles right now because of
From the flood.
from the Batman
The Great Flood.
from the Batman Calzone flood. I might just order the pieces at this point, because I want to see if I can get it done before our local con. See if I can cosplay at it, because I know we're is this the booth public knowledge or no?
We can talk about it, yeah.
We
I
can
mean, it's
talk
going to
about
happen.
I mean, okay, so at our local con coming up in what, September?
September.
Yeah, we have a local
September
Comic-Con
16th,
coming up in
17th, and
September.
18th.
So we are planning to have a booth at it.
Yes.
And set up the camera, some mics, and a hot seat. And then if people want to come down and talk for 10 minutes about Star Wars, they can do that. And then we're going to do like a mega compilation of that. We're going to like vlog what it's like working the
We were
convention.
planning on doing that? I didn't know that part.
Yeah, we were vlogging
Yeah.
it.
We're
Not the vlog, but the...
vlogging the hot seat. I feel like the hot seat would be fun for like one day. If
Yeah,
we did
because
like,
it
a
just
one-day
has to
thing.
be pre-recorded because you
Yes.
don't know.
Oh
what
yeah, no, there's
these
no way
people
we're
are gonna
live
say.
streaming it.
No way we're doing that.
So I feel like that would be a pretty fun thing. Yeah, but I would love to have my costume done so I can troop there.
Yeah, that's kind of what I want to do too. But now, like, we got people working on custom 13th Battalion ARC troopers and stuff.
And now
so
I have to make that helmet now.
So now I'm sitting here thinking, should I
Yes.
change my ARC trooper to a 13th Battalion ARC Trooper.
No.
How dope would that be?
That would be cool, but
It would be
continue
cool, but
yours
do
for
your
the 501,
yeah, do your
though.
original 501st one, so that way you can actually troop at events and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, good idea.
Because you
I-
can't troop at events as a 1313 one unless we get added.
I mean, I could troop at events. I just can't like be officially 501st.
yeah,
Mhm.
true.
I want to, because I'm doing Rex, and then after that I want to see if I can do Echo. I have no idea how I'm gonna like do the screwdriver arm, but I'm
I
just
saw a
gonna
guy-
cut my arm off.
I saw a guy that did it where he made it so
It's
that
like a giant sleeve.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably what I have to do. But I want to do Rex. I want to do Echo. But then I want to do like a regular Stormtrooper, because I know if I want a chance to be in anything Star Wars, I have to have a Stormtrooper costume, because they're not gonna need a live action clone trooper anytime soon, I don't think. But they will need live action Stormtroopers, and they've recruited the 501st 2 times now, to do shots.
Yeah,
for the
but you also need to
Mandalorian.
live in Cali.
Well, you need to live like where they're shooting. So granted, it has been in California these 2 times, but if they ever shoot on the East Coast for any reason,
What do you think they're shooting with?
they're Glock.
Joke's getting a little old.
Forever will be one of my favorite jokes.
They're
Okay.
Smith
As
and
long as you
Wesson.
liked it.
I don't know. Is that all we had for Vanity?
Dude, that's it.
Yeah,
That's
that was
it.
really just
Okay.
it.
Well, I started listening to the Star Wars Brotherhood book.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
far.
how's
yeah,
that
you can
going?
tell us about
Um,
that.
I'm liking it so far. It takes place like right after Attack of the Clones.
Really?
Right before the Clone Wars. So right what I'm at right now, there was an attack on Nemoidia. And right now
okay.
the Republic's being framed for it, but the Republic didn't do it. So and though there's some side like Nemoidian character that at first introduced to me at the beginning of the book, but we haven't gotten back to them yet. It's like some like Nemoidian sniper girl.
Nemoidia is the species.
The Newt Gunray.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Who did you think it was?
I was thinking of Greedo species, but then I was like, but that
Nope.
doesn't.
Rhodian.
Rhodian.
So
Pardon me.
so there's that, but then we're also diving really deep into the romance between Anakin and Padme, which is kind of, it makes episode 3 really
It's
sad.
pretty intimate, I've heard.
Pretty intimate.
At one point they allude to them going and making Luke and
Hey.
Leia. So that was pretty whoa, spicy. But Dexter is in it.
What?
Obi-Wan goes to him. We find out that Dexter worked black market information dealings before he became a diner owner. So that's how he knew what the Kaminoan saber dart was.
Kaminoan saber dart.
And when Obi-Wan's talking to Dexter, he's like, I need somebody who's good at politics. And Dexter's like, well, don't you go visit your one friend who happens to be a ruler of a planet called Mandalore. So we're going to get to see some Satine in the book. I know in the book, because it's right at the beginning of the Clone Wars, I really hope that we get to see Anakin meet Rex for like the first time, and like maybe towards like the end of the book, because that's something that's like not. It's just like he's there in the Clone Wars TV show, and
He
like
just shows up in the movie.
Yeah, so I feel like it'd be really cool if they added him in, because they're already intertwining Obi-Wan and Satine. But I feel like I like it so far. I'm on chapter 6 right now. I'm making it my goal. I want to try to finish the book before Kenobi comes out.
So you have
A week and 3 days. A week and 2 days about.
Guys,
Crap,
I was
yeah.
thinking about this.
And it's 11 hours.
If we record our episode on Wednesday and it doesn't come out until the following Monday,
we can't do that.
then we record the next episode that Wednesday, people are going to have to wait almost 2 weeks to hear our thoughts about the first 2
we would need
episodes
to go
of
back
Kenobi.
to the traditional way and record on Fridays,
We would.
which
Oh.
would suck.
Well, except for the part
Except
where
for the
you're
part
not
where
going
I
to
won't be here.
So you don't have to
So
worry
never
about it.
mind.
And I already don't work Fridays. So
I could do it. I mean,
I'm
we would
it's all-
just, yeah, we would
it's
have
okay
to
for
do
me
it.
already.
I could do it. Yeah, we're going to, I think that would have to start literally next week.
Okay.
And that
You're right.
next week is
So
the
I-
day that I
yeah,
get
it won't be next
I get
week's
tased
episode.
and pepper sprayed that day. So
Next
hopefully,
week, the episode is going to be jam-packed with Kenobi and Celebration.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's gonna be an oozing amount of content.
And you'll
Yeah.
unfortunately miss some stuff too. Celebrations the whole weekend, and you're only going to cover Friday.
Yeah, but I'd rather get an episode where we talk about Kenobi out.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
And I know that you guys would love to hear our thoughts about Kenobi.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Obi Dooble's gonna
not 12 days after it comes out.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that would not be fair to the audience.
No.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be like, I'll just go somewhere else and watch some more entertaining people.
Huh?
Preferably 3 other dudes, maybe in a later age.
Yeah, some people just don't like us because they hate us because they ain't us.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts.
well.
Like, you guys are just haters. And just suck.
But no, the Brotherhood book is good so far. I'm excited to see where it goes.
That's another thing that I wish I had time to do was friggin' read, man.
Dude,
yeah.
I wish I
just
had
get-
free
I
time.
need to
Get
buy
audio
books
books,
before I
dog.
leave.
You can listen to them while you drive to the academy, from the academy to
Dude,
work.
that'll just put me to bed. Then I'll just get in a car crash.
Mm-hmm. Like, no, I'm not gonna say it here. So I feel like, do you guys want to do pickups, or do you want me to do my question of the day?
Do your question,
Question of the day.
So question of the day, I feel like,
Pickups are last.
in hindsight, I feel like this question kind of sucks, so I might do another one. So, what do you plan on doing with your full cardboard Black Series boxes? Are you chucking them, or are you still gonna keep them?
I'm going to keep them because I kept all my other boxes. So why would I just magically stop keeping my boxes?
I was thinking about maybe just starting to chuck them, because it's like the only reason why I keep them is either for transporting or
1313
for
summer bonfire?
because it's like I either use them to store or I use them for a display piece. So it's
I
like
use mine mainly for transportation.
Yeah.
Mhm. So it's like I don't feel like there's really, the only reason why I would think about holding on to my box is if I need to resell it later, because then it's worth more. But I'm like, am I really gonna resell it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel a bit indifferent on this just because it's like, I don't know how sturdy the planned box of the Black Series is going to be. If it'll literally...
get sturdy. Get sturdy on them. Get
Sheesh,
sturdy
get
on them.
sturdy.
Get sturdy on them.
Because the TVC one's literally just a box and the figure's barely holding on or it's rattling around. And yeah, like what Tommy was saying, I use my boxes for storage really. But if the box is so inconveniently shaped or it's too cumbersome or weak to be able to ship with my other plastic backed boxes, I might get rid of them. Although I think it is important to keep the boxes because yes, that is a good part of the figure as well. I'm just going to make my decision when I get it, which will probably be next year. Because I don't feel like we will get an all cardboard package Star Wars figure in 2022.
Interesting.
Knock on wood. So I
Just
feel like that.
because they didn't reveal anything with it yet.
Okay, I feel like that question kind of sucked. So
Okay.
I had this one on the back burner.
Okay, what do you
Um,
want to hit me with?
So this is a would you rather.
Okay.
Would you rather fight one Gundark sized Lothcat or 100 Lothcat sized Gundarks? What would you rather fight?
All right, bro. Listen, I gotta address something from last
Your
week, dude.
preposterous opinion that
Dude,
was blatantly
Preposterous,
wrong.
opinion
Okay,
on
if
Lothar.
This
there
isn't
was-
mad because you were wrong.
No. It's Lothcats,
The
dude.
1313 fan base is correct. and
Dude,
will always
everybody
be correct.
sided with us, dude. You're just dumb.
You're mad because
just-
you were like, no, this isn't a funny
You're like,
question. at
Daniel
all that
Ponce
Jackson
has my
came up
back,
with."
and then Daniel Ponce did not have your back. Shout out to Daniel Ponce.
Every
Thank
day
you,
I
Daniel,
wake
for
up-
having our back.
Every day I wake up and the entire world
is
is
against
against me. Every day
Because
I
you wanted
wake
to
up
be right. Because you wanted to be
and I
right.
start to break up.
Lonely as a man without love.
Every day I start out.
Then I cry
And
my
I cry-
heart.
Lonely as a man without love.
But no. So what are you fighting in this case?
Dude, okay. There's nothing to fight. It is just that it's Lothcats, dude.
no, it's one Gundark sized Lothcat or 100 Lothcat sized Gundarks.
It is absolutely preposterous that you would think that 100 Lothcats would even think to fight a Gundark.
This is a new question, Tommy. This is
a whole new thing. Jacob asked you a question.
you know what? I think that question wasn't it your would you rather?
It was mine.
It was yours? Oh.
I made it up.
Oh, well.
So what's
question,
okay?
Jackson.
So would
Just
I
mad
rather
'cause
fight
Goated question for
one-
goated co-host.
One massive Lothcat or 100 very tiny Gundarks?
I'd rather fight the Lothcat
Why?
because, dude,
You only have your bare hands. You only have your bare hands.
bro. Listen, because at least it's a little bit slower because it's bigger.
Well,
The Gundarks have appendages and sharp teeth, and there are 100 of them. This is a scenario where 100 versus 1 ain't gonna work out. I don't know if any of you have seen me, but I am not built like Liver King, dude. I could not fend off
The Liver King.
100 opponents, bro. At least with like one opponent, I can at least focus on just one thing. Are you actually gonna tell me that you would rather fight 100 small Gundarks?
Yeah, bro. It's like, dude, it's like,
Now this,
if you've been to New York
This is
City,
preposterous.
no,
This is
if you've
no.
been in, it's like fighting the rats in New York City. They're like, they're just, it's like a big rat. It's just, if I squish it, it's
Do you want to
okay.
count with me on one hand the amount of times Jacob has been to New York City?
No, but I've seen the movies. I've seen the movies.
It's not the same! I'm sorry,
Oh.
Tom.
Jack's really knocking the table.
dude, I just have to say though, I
No,
think
I'm
that
going with
I
the one
think that the
love cat.
1313 fan base will
I'm-
be with me on
No,
this
I'm messing with you. I'm going fighting one love cat. It'd be stupid to fight 100.
I'm gonna
Dude.
fight the Loth Cat as well, bro.
I
Ain't
thought
no
you
way
were-
I'm taking on 100
I thought you were
Gundams.
dead serious for so long, dude.
Nah, bro. I was born with all my right chromosomes.
All right, dude, listen. I got a question.
Yeah.
I want to take a pic.
With Cardi B inside my cardigan.
What was your question? Sorry.
All right, hear me out.
I want.
Would you rather
No.
fight
Okay.
100 Loth cat-sized Rancors
Okay.
or one Rancor-sized Loth
I
cat?
feel like this is the same argument.
I know.
It's the same thing.
This is the same exact thing. Actually, you know what? I would fight the Rancors because as long as because remember in the Bad Batch we found out that Rancors respond to a hierarchy. So as long as I can best the best out of that 100 Rancors, if I can just beat him, then they'll all just follow
True
me
that.
like
The
their
Rancors
master.
would show up and just start team killing each other until you show up. Until there's only one left.
Yeah, and then
So I
just
would
have to
rather
do
fight
better-
the Rancors.
I'd fight the Rancors. See, that is a different question because there's difference between Gundocks and Rancors.
Yeah.
I want to take a pic.
Stop.
Inside my
I feel like
cardigan.
that's all we have for today.
Yeah, this is
I
a
feel
short
like
episode,
it's-
guys.
Oh,
This
pickups,
is
pickups.
this
Can
is
I go
the
pick up
calm
first?
before the storm.
Pickups.
Guys, I
Pickups?
have pickups.
Want to give
Shout
a
out
shout out
to
to Commander Bly.
big
Stop!
shout out to Commander Bly. Commander Bly hit me up in the Discord and said, "Hey man, the entirety of Wave 32 is at a Walmart. Would you like them?" And I said, "Yes. Give me Ahsoka the Client and the Death Watch Mandalorian." And I just need to say, the Death Watch Mandalorian is in my top 3 figures of my entire collection now.
Whoa.
This figure is absolutely phenomenal.
No, it's a goat.
Not Disney. Hasbro finally went ahead and made a solution to their stupid ass knee pad problem, dude. Because
said-
look,
You said a bad word.
see how the
said a
knee
bad
pad is
word.
up above the knee? It's a rubbery piece now that's not connected to anything, so you can slide it down over the
I didn't know
kneecap.
that.
Look at that. No matter how much you bend it, that Moheka slides down.
What?
Now, so it actually protects somebody's knees instead of not protecting their knees.
That's smart.
And the articulation on the figure is just fantastic. It is just,
Thank you, Hasbro, for watching our videos and
Hasbro,
knowing what
Hasbro.
Tommy likes.
you made a fantastic figure. It is a 10 out of 10. S tier for all these figures.
Yep.
I've
That
been
is
getting
so good.
blinded this entire episode by the client's bald spot.
That's my favorite part about that figure.
I got Ahsoka from Bly.
Yeah, that Ahsoka figure's fantastic.
It's literally goat. It
And
looks lifelike.
I also got my Umbra Operative ARC Trooper from GameStop.
Woo!
Very happy about
The,
him. He's dope.
No.
Imperial Guard is starting to ship out. Yak had just posted that as of today recording.
Figuring Dan is in America.
Fingering
Wow.
Dan.
Fingering Dan.
What?
Have you seen his hands? Then you'll understand.
Oh, I get it.
Do I need to pull up a picture of his
No,
hands?
you don't
Tommy?
need to because I know what.
Tommy, do you know what Fingering Dan's fingers
We
look like?
talked about it.
We
Yes,
did talk
I saw
about it already.
Yeah,
He's got a
just look down.
music
I wanna
director
take a
fingers.
Just look down, and you'll know.
He's
Let's
got
figure
music
Dan.
director fingers.
That is all.
That was all for
Right.
pickups.
Yeah, guys,
Today's
this is
episode.
it. This is the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a very,
Next
very
week's episode will
long
be goated.
episode coming
Yeah.
up.
I'm gonna be so upset I can't.
Although,
be here.
we always say it's gonna be a long episode, and then it's not.
Yeah.
What if
Isn't Obi-Wan Wednesdays gonna be next week too?
Oh,
yeah.
shoot, you're
So we
right.
got to talk about that too.
Can I
No.
text you guys my opinions and then can you put them on
And
the
we'll
show?
share your trash opinions on the episode.
No. We'll have the Jackson minute where we'll just read off all.
Can
all
the
if you
love
want-
cat take my place?
No.
Can you make a
No.
voice for it? Can you?
No. I'll. You know what, Jackson? This is what I'll do. I will buy a mannequin, and I will take its torso and tape your face to it and put you in the chair.
I'm just
there.
gonna buy one of those gentle giant big 5-point of articulation action figures.
No, we need to make the soundboard. We need to change the soundboard to Jackson quotes and reactions and stuff.
Honestly, boss, that is absolutely garbage.
Yeah, so we say things.
We need to get one that goes. Let me pull that up before we get off.
No.
air.
This is it.
I have
While
to pull
Tommy
that
pulls that up, thank you all so much for watching this episode of the 1313 podcast.
Yes.
Please make sure that you are in that Discord. Lots of fun. And also make sure that you're subscribed to our channel for your chance to win that 212 figure. Make sure that you're in the Patreon and our Gungan tier if you want to win that Grievous figure on June 1st. And just another quick reminder, today is your last day to get merch. Tell me what character I am voicing in the little commercial we have on YouTube and on Instagram. If you can tell me what character I am, exactly what character I am thinking of, then you will get a free shirt complimentary from me. You just have to, the first comment I see about it, first DM, first email that I see with the correct
Was it the
name.
Boss Nass people or was it the?
It was the Boss
bar?
Nass.
Okay.
The first one to get that will get a free t-shirt in whatever color and size that they want. So, with that, we shall wait for Tommy to pull up the thing. Make sure that you leave a comment.
Okay,
No,
here
you
we
gotta
go.
fast forward to the end, dog. It's right at the end.
We're working on it.
I know right where it is, dog.
Everybody's turn rotating
Okay.
today.
Okay. We're here.
It's a favorite party of the Last Jedi is ready.
There's Jackson's laugh. His shriek. Jackson's like the Yeti from the Scooby-Doo. They go to the Himalayas. That's Jackson. Jackson was the Yeti the entire
We're
time.
cutting it now. This is
Make
it.
sure that
Jackson-
you leave a comment on today's video and also leave a like, letting us know what you thought. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok.
Wait, Jackson, do you have any final words to give to us before we don't see you?
Before you don't see me
Are you
for
going to be
1
here?
week.
Are you going to be here for? No, you're not going to be here for next week.
We just said that. No,
I
I won't. I will be
Oopsie.
away.
So, what are your final words to our viewers before you go away?
Change the world. My final message.
Wow, this is a strong message.
Wow, strong army!
Great!
All right.
Wow.
Bye!
Bye, everybody!
Have fun with Kenobi now.
Bye!
Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Hum da da hum da da hum dum dum da. Hum da da hum da da dum dum da dum da ba do ba do ba do ba do ba dum ba dum ba dum ba do ba dum ba do ba dum dum hum da dum hum dum 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 hum dum da dum hum da da hum dum da da hey I'm da dum da dum da hum da dum da dum da dum da dum da da ba da dum dum da ba ba da ba da